Alright, we are at the doorstep of the Elite Four. I don't know if I'm ready, though. If you want to take a look. Got Slippy, level 41, Mega Man 38, Zoidberg 35, Rocky 36, then Spyro 25, Falco 4. I don't know, those Pokemon can get pretty tough. So I don't know if we want to jump right into it yet, or if we want to grind a little more, get the levels up. Let's see what this guy has to say. Are you sure you're ready? His Abra can help me teleport me home? No, I can fly home, dummy. Stupid old man. I guess we can train a little bit more in here. I wonder what's down that hole. Let's find out. Oh. Earthquake! That's pretty nice. Let's go down here. I have not encountered a single Pokemon, that's why. Ursaring. I don't know what level I'm going to be happy with, but I at least want to train some more. Surf takes so long to use, man. But it's too good not to use. Spyro 26. Onyx, there we go. Easy money. Oh wow, it's not much experience at all. Why not go this way? I like Ursaring. He hasn't put up much of a fight. I did not do any grinding off screen. This is all straight through. Everything's exactly the same. I think once Slippy gets to 42, I'll be happy with that. Once Spyro gets to 30, I think I'll be happy with that. So that's when you evolve into Dragonair. I want my guys to be up to 40, I guess. That's probably a good number. See, what new set card did I like the most? I still haven't seen all the new set cards. But the best one's gonna be the stupid hypnotoxic laser thingy. That card is too good. Should not exist, if you want me to be honest. Especially that Burbank City Gym. Not looking forward to games with those. All of a sudden with the laser, the Burbank, Landorus EX is knocking out your Squirtle turn 1. Bad news. Okay, so we got up to 42. Let's just put Rocky up here. I know at 41 he learns Earthquake. I know there's an item I missed, so I'm gonna try to find how to get that. A Sableye with a Dark Claw, the laser, and a Verbank gym can knock out a 68-point Pokemon turn 1. Rocky needs Earthquake. Can use Magnitude against the Elite Four. Or Rock Throw, apparently. Rest, really? I got Politoed by trading myself on the emulator. I figured out how to do it. It's perfectly legal. Basically, I just want... Let's see, I want to get Rocky to 41 so we can Earthquake. 5 more levels, not that big of a deal. I want Spyro to evolve, then I'll stop training him. As long as I keep hitting Earth Rings, this should go by pretty quickly. And then I would like the other guys to be at around 40, but we'll see how patient I am. Critical hit. Rest. Magnitude 7. Eh. Should do at least half damage. This is why we need Earthquake. Three more levels, and then we can get full experience on our guys. How do I get up there? Do I go to pre-releases? I have before. It's harder to justify now that they're $30. But, I'll consider it. Oh, can't believe I knocked him out. Spyro will evolve into Dragonair. Canada, they're $35? I'm sorry. At that point, it's almost not worth it. Stupid confusion. These Golbats, man. Oh, there's the item. Full restore, alright. Rhyhorn. Why not, you ask? Because I am very tired. And I would like to stay awake. I gave up soda, actually. I haven't had a soda in like 2 months. But energy drinks, I mean, I have one every once in a while. I don't drink them every day, but lately I've been feeling really tired. Oh, Onyx used Rage for 1 damage. Yep. Hi Sean. What do I think about Victini EX? With combination of cards like Terrakion EX and Sacred Sword version, I'm not sure. That's gotta be stuff that will need to be tested out. Victini EX is kind of promising. I know it's got the Ace Spec card that lets you attach or attack for free first attack can be pretty nice as well. Has some energy acceleration. Of course, the 110 hit points on an EX Pokemon is no good, but we'll see. Especially with that, the laser thing coming out, the Verback Gym. Honestly, if they can just drop one of those lasers in Night Spear and you're knocked out, a Darkrai can knock that thing out in one hit. Ew. What do I think of the new Kling Klang deck? I don't actually know what's in the new Kling Klang deck, so I don't really know. I mean, it'll probably have the same weaknesses as the last one, with Enhanced Hammer and whatnot. I really don't know what's in it. Hard for me to judge. I know it's got the Plasma Kling Klang that gives Safeguard to all your dudes, but that's all I know. I don't know what else entails that deck. Magnitude 10, alright. Yeah, only metal Pokemon protection. So you're kind of limited to Cobalion, Cobalion EX, Kling Klang, Registeel EX. I mean, what else do you got? Not much. Okay. Keep grinding away. 41 we get Earthquake. Problem with those Kling Klang decks is always going to be the same thing, energy acceleration. As long as there's no energy acceleration, it's always going to be an iffy deck. 28. 2 more. I did pick up the Earthquake TM, so I have that. But why waste it when I learn it in 4 levels? Thoughts on Lugia? 4 energy is a lot. 120 damage. Don't really get the job done. I'm not. Is the ability? I mean, you have to. You take 2 prizes when you knock. I don't know if that's the ability or part of the attack, but you take an extra prize. But 120. I mean, sure you can knock out stuff like Sableye, but you gotta discard energy every time. I just don't see it working. The cost is really high. I think it doesn't really have that much HP either, does it? Oh wow, it didn't even knock him out. I don't know, I haven't taken a very good look at it. Oh, 180, never mind. Yeah, honestly, I have not looked at the new cards very much. But I don't think it'll be as good as people are hyping it up to be. Screw you, Golbat. God. Good. I think the lesson we all need to learn is that every new set of Pokemon cards has something good. There's never been one set where it's just been like, there are no playable cards. There's always at least one thing that's playable and changes the format. So, just our job's got to be to find out what that is. I think we can all tell that the laser thingy is good. It's going to be probably the #1 game changer, but is there anything else? With the Verbank gym, of course. Hey. Yeah, if you guys got any questions for me in the chat, feel free. Go ahead and ask, because we're going to be here a while just grinding. And then, I mean, once we finally get up to the right levels, we'll head into the Elite Four. Best combo for Verbank, yeah, I mean, Tornado CX seems like the obvious one. What do I think about Pokemon? I think it's pretty cool. That's why I'm here. Let's see. What is my day job? What do I do for a living? Same question. I'm trying to finish up school at the moment. Right now I don't have a job. I'm working on it. But otherwise I help out with the Top Cut. We do video coverage, streaming, all that stuff. If you didn't know that already. We cover events. We're trying to do that more professionally. Yeah, I worked at a bank for the past 4 years or so. And trying to get a more stable job. Gotta pay the bills. What is my favorite movie? My favorite movie is Dodgeball. With Vince Vaughn, Ben Stiller. Alright, let's just put something else up here now. Mega Man. Second favorite movie is probably Wedding Crashers. I like that movie a lot. More of a comedy. Kind of a guy. How is getting partnered with Twitch going? We're working on it. Just it's something that's just started recently. We have to build up more of a following before we can do all that stuff. You know, we're really not as big as we'd like to make ourselves out to be. It's got to change. What is my major? Computer science. That is my major. How do I afford to travel to all these events without a job? I'm fortunate enough to, you know, be pretty successful at tournaments. So, you know, I can always sell cards, stuff like that. I find a way. We do get a little advertising money and stuff like that from YouTube. So every time you guys watch, appreciate that. Goes towards our equipment and stuff like that. And you know, I always travel with friends, so it makes it a lot cheaper. Let's see, why do I like Pokemon so much? Why not? I grew up with it. It's just my favorite thing. You know, I made a lot of friends playing Pokemon. I have a lot of fun playing it. I don't know, why not? What's not to like about Pokemon? Tell me that. $29, almost there, Spyro. Slam. Might as well. Get rid of rap. Could I drink Ben Potter under the table? No, I actually don't really drink. And Ben is a very large man. Should have seen him on New Year's. It's a sight to behold. Let's see. top 10 Pokemon off the top of my head. Top 10 my favorite Pokemon? I guess we'll just do that. Got my man, Mega Man right here, Meganium, number 1. Always a fan of Pikachu. Surfing Pikachu is where my name comes from. Pokemon, Surfing Pikachu. And Pooka, of course. Number 3, I gotta go with Chatot. Love Chatot. Number 4, Dialga. I'm a big fan of Dialga. I don't know, it's tough when I gotta choose 10. And I gotta try to pick the right moves. What else? I don't know, I like Terrakion. It's a good one. I like Heracross, actually. That was one of my favorites for a long time. I like Ampharos, too. Tyranitar is pretty sweet. I don't know where I am right now, but we'll say we're around 7. I like Miltank. As much as Whitney's Miltank is a pain in the butt. I don't know, everyone likes Mewtwo. We'll say Mewtwo. And I like Ho-Oh. Gotta like Ho-Oh. Okay, Feint Attack, no big deal. Let's see, if I had to fight a Cobra, but I couldn't use my hands, or a Tiger, and you get to use a baseball bat, which would you pick? I've seen this question asked before. I know where it's from. But I actually haven't figured out the answer myself. I think I would go with the Tiger with the baseball bat. Because I'm pretty confident in my ability to hit a Tiger with a baseball bat. Because I don't know how I would go about beating a Cobra without my hands. I guess you could always run. But that's not even fair. Oh crap, I got hit by Wing Attack. Yeah, whatever. I gotta scroll up now, sorry. Might as well just use a Hyper Potion or whatever. Oops. Not what I wanted to do at all. But, whatever, now that we're out here, might as well just heal. Okay. Did anyone die? Yeah, a lot of Pokemon have died, sorry. I don't think anyone has died since last night, though. Do I consider myself an open-minded person? Yes, but that question makes me nervous. I know you get asked this a lot, but for seniors coverage, could you maybe just record the whole event? Or not even record the whole event and just try to get the finals or something? It gets messy with younger divisions. They're not adults. So it gets tough. And so we're just trying to focus on one division. We can barely do one division correctly, so... until we can get everything right, we're not going to try to venture into seniors or juniors. And like I said, it does get messy with all the legal aspects, things like that. Let's see. Do I plan on doing another Nuzlocke? I might do that. I think the next game I'm going to do is just the Pokemon trading card game, the Game Boy game. Makes sense, right? Do I play baseball? No, I had a bad experience with baseball when I was younger. Guess we got time to tell the story, but well, hold on, I gotta moderate. Okay. So when I was in probably 6th, 7th grade, I don't know. I was in a baseball league, and I went up to bat, and I was a cool kid who had the glasses and the sunglass clip on the glasses. And, you know, for some reason I left the sunglasses on when I went up to bat. And I wore them in the outfield so that I wouldn't get blinded by the sun. So I went up to bat with these sunglasses on, you know, facing this guy who's like probably the fastest pitcher we got in the whole league. He's got a mean curveball, and he throws a curveball, and I think I see the ball, and I swing, and I make contact. Oh, I hit it. I hit it hard, and by it I mean my thumb. As I swung, I got the ball here, bat over here, ball here, thumb here, and I broke my thumb in a very painful way. So after that, it was kind of tough mentally to be able to play baseball. Every time you swing, you're just kind of afraid, and I could never really get back into it. So I don't really play baseball anymore. I don't mind baseball, but I couldn't play it competitively anymore. Just I could never get over that mental block. That one time ruined me. Darn sunglasses. Okay. What else we got? Top 10 games I've played? Ugh, that's tough. I'll just list off 10 games that I enjoy playing, alright? Video games. These are in no particular order, I'll just list off 10 of them. As Spyro is going to evolve. Sorry, I skipped someone's question. Oh, yeah, I'll get to that. We'll answer this one first. So I like StarCraft 2. And I'm just going to take that EXP share off you now. StarCraft 2 is one of my favorite games. Play that a lot still. Not a lot, but I play it. Of course, the Pokemon games, as I'm playing right now. Some of my faves. What else? I enjoy playing Madden. Play that a lot. I used to, at least. The Halo games, I played those all the time. But I grew up with Super Nintendo, so a lot of my favorite games are from Super Nintendo. I love Final Fantasy 3/6, whichever one you wanna say. Probably my favorite game of all time. I like Super Mario World. Played through that a bunch of times. Super Mario Bros. 3, one of my favorites. Super Mario RPG, another one I love. And I love some stupid games here and there. I like NBA Hang Time, NBA Jam, whichever one you want to do. Both of those are superb games. Trying to think of what else. I don't know, there's a lot more games I'm probably missing. I'm sure I got some on my shelf somewhere. But yeah, those are the ones that are sticking out right now. Okay, so the question I skipped. Why do you have all full arts on Pokemon TCG Online, but you won't even play reverse holos in real life? The reason is... why not? In real life, I find them obnoxious, and, you know, it's almost like a waste of money. For me, at least. I like my things to be all very consistent in my decks, so if I'm gonna run all of the same of something. That's just how I am. And I don't want to waste my money going out and getting all full arts for something. Because if I have one full art, I just don't like the way that looks. Oh god, that could have killed me. Need to pay more attention. But yeah. So in real life, I just use the plainest cards possible, because it's the cheapest. Online, I have the resources to get full arts, so I do that. And then when I make videos, at least it looks cooler. So that's why you see me use full arts online. Let's see. How old am I? I am 23. Am I religious? Is that why I don't drink? And for the longest time I didn't drink and still barely drink, so mad respect. Thank you. I was born and raised Catholic, and I've actually gone to private Catholic school my entire life. However, I wouldn't describe myself as religious per se. You know, I don't really practice it religiously, I guess it's a bad word to use there, but that's probably a big reason why I don't drink, but I actually just don't like it. I know this is strange to a lot of people, but I just don't like drinking. I've tried it. I don't really like anything about it. I don't like the taste. I don't like the cost. I don't like the feeling. Honestly, I don't. And I don't like what it does to people, so I just don't drink. And I'm sure there might be some religious undertones somewhere in my life. Subconscious things that make me do that, but those are my reasons. Do I ever get embarrassed about Pokemon in front of people? No, not really. I mean, when I'm first meeting people, you know, it's not like, hi, I'm Kyle, I do all this Pokemon stuff for my entire life. I mean, that's not what I do, but I'm not embarrassed about it. I'm proud of it. You know, it's a big part of my life. People want to make fun of me for it, go ahead. That's cool. I mean, people do all sorts of stuff in their free time, and anyone who judges you for that is just not worth your time. Is the reason you play Pokemon because of your brutal injury? No, I've just always played Pokemon since it came out. It's nice that I've been able to have a competitive outlet with it. But, yeah, that's not the reason why I play Pokemon. How do you bring up to new people you meet that you play Pokemon? I don't know, just... For me, it's a little different, because it just kind of comes up. I mean... don't get me wrong, in junior high and high school, it was a big deal. Because that's when you're most prone to being made fun of. It's unfortunate, but that's just life. So yeah, I definitely didn't bring it up to my friends for a long time, and then when it did get brought up, I got made fun of hardcore for about a week, and then everyone forgot about it. So it's honestly not as big of a deal as you think. It can be very scary in your head that people are gonna make fun of you, but whatever. Alright, so I need a full heal. What race do I play in StarCraft 2? I played Terran. I was very into it for a long time. I've been Diamond since that started, and Masters when they introduced Masters. I never played enough to hit Grandmaster, and I was never really good enough. But yep, that's what I played. Whoa, what's going on there? What do I think of Keldeo Ray Eels? I think it gets a lot worse with the new set. Have fun surviving turn 1 with Dynamos, with the laser thingy around. For the record, I do not like the name Hypnotoxic Laser, it is obnoxious. And I will continue to refer to it as Laser Thingy. How did I get into Pokemon? Well, I have 2 older brothers. One day my brother, Chris, got Pokemon Red, busted it out, saw him playing it, I was interested, and I'm sure once he got bored with it, I picked it up and started playing it myself. Actually, I think I remember getting Pokemon Blue at some point. It's the one I had. I know he had Red. So yeah. And then my oldest brother, Mike, he found out there was a card game with it. He actually bought a whole box of base set, and he got it. He actually ordered it from the Wizards of the Coast store online, which was a big deal. My brother was a smart nerd back in the day. You know, he used the internet all the way back in the year 2000, man. But yeah, he ordered online. We're almost at 41. He ordered a box online, we opened it up, we built some decks, and we started playing. It was a good way for us to bond, and then eventually I stuck with it, went to tournaments, and here I am today. Let's see. Some of my experiences at Worlds, oh man, that's a lot. I'll have to answer that another time. I mean, Worlds is, I've been there 7 or 8 times. It's been a blast every time. I've only done well once, but it's been a blast every time. It's always probably the most fun I have every year. Nationals is right next to it, probably tied with it, but there's just something special about Worlds. Okay, I've ever thought of leaving the top cut and doing something by myself. No, you know, I'm part of the top cut. We're doing this together. There's no reason for me to leave. You know, it's a brand we've built ourselves. There's no reason I would ever want to leave it. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of you guys are saying that got made fun of a lot for Pokemon. I feel you. But that's just high school, that's just junior high. I mean, it's just people being people. You're gonna get made fun of for pretty much anything. Trust me. If there's something you can get made fun of, people will find a way to make fun of you for it. You just can't let it get to you, that's all. I'm sure everyone's been picked on. Just realize that their life isn't so perfect either. Screw them. Let's see. Have you ever played Dance Dance Revolution? Or In the Groove? Or Step Mania? No. I mean, I've played them casually, like once or twice, but never seriously. I am not very coordinated. I used to play Guitar Hero. I wasn't very good at it. Well, I mean, I was good enough to beat the game on Expert, but I am not coordinated enough to beat those kind of games. My hands don't move that fast. I have very bad reflexes, as I have found out over the years. It's one of my limiting factors when I played StarCraft, too. Just cannot react fast enough to things. I don't know why. Let's see. Wing attack. What was my first big win or big break? Let's see. First big win? It depends on what you feel like a big win is. You know? I guess 2004 I took second at the U.S. National Championship. That would be my first really big win. Not really a win, but like a success. I got pretty lucky, to be honest. I showed up to the event with, I had this Crobat Bonnet deck I had built. I was convinced I was going to run it, and then I got to the tournament the next day, opened up my backpack, and my deck was gone. Could not find it. And I was just like, oh my god, what am I going to do? All my cards are gone. My deck is gone. I need to build a deck right now. The tournament is starting in like 30 minutes. What am I going to do? And I had to scramble. I put together this deck. And one of my friends was telling me about this deck he was making. He told me not to use it. Told me to keep it secret. It was a Walrein melodic deck. And I was just looking and I was like, I know he told me not to use it, but like I lost my deck. I gotta play. I gotta build a deck, and I just happened to have all these cards. Like, it was weird. I was missing one card to build this deck, And actually, I remember this guy was sitting around opening a box of the Hidden Legends set. And he's asking around, he's like, does anyone have a... what was it? A Quick Ball. It was a card that you keep revealing the top cards of your deck until you find an evolution card. A fastball, actually. Fastball. And he's like, does anyone have a fastball? And I was like, yeah, I have one. Here you go. And he's like, alright, thanks a lot, dude. And he throws me a pack. He's like, there you go. And I was like, oh, you didn't have to do that. It's okay. He's like, no, I insist. Take it. That was very nice of you. And so I take the pack. I open it up. And in the pack is a Melodic. The last card I needed to complete my deck. And I was just like, holy crap. Like, what are the odds? This guy gives me a pack. I pull the one card I needed for my deck. I mean, this was a holo. It was tough to get. And I was like, alright, that's it. I'm playing the deck. It's just too creepy. I have to run this now. And so I did. I built this deck on the spot. And it was a one-day tournament. Took forever. We went all the way. I got all the way to the finals. I ended up losing in the finals to JC Sturkey. So I didn't win the tournament, but I came very close. The tournament didn't end until 5:30 in the morning. We played it one day. Worst nationals ever. And yeah, I won a trip to the World Championships in Orlando, where I finished top 16. I actually lost to my buddy Drew Holton. He never lets me forget. So yeah, that was my first real big win, I would say. Yes, my friend was not happy that I played his deck, because my friend's name is actually Martin Moreno. He was not happy about it. But then, you know, 2 years later, I gave him my deck, and he won Nationals undefeated, so he has nothing to complain about. Let's see, what else we got? Okay, this is kind of a creepy question, but do you have a girlfriend or a boyfriend? I was dating someone for about a month. We broke up. And now, I just started seeing someone. So technically, I do not have a girlfriend, but I am seeing someone. And I like her, so gonna hope for the best there. Let's see. Jason K told me that you can, given any player a year in tournament, name the deck that they used. Is this true? And if so, can you give us an example? That is pretty true. I have an uncanny memory for this sort of thing. So if you give me like a well-known player, and I've just got Fury swiped 5 times, that's cool. If you give me a well-known player of the year and the tournament, it's got to be one that I was at least at or know about. But in general, I can tell you what they played. So if you want to try me, I can do my best. Have I ever considered competitively playing the 6-on-6 game? Actually, yeah, I played it for a while. I played the video game when Diamond and Pearl came out. I was very, very into it. I spent a lot of time. I climbed up the Shoddy Battle ladder. I actually have a war story archived on Smogon somewhere, if you want to check that out. I'm sure you can search for my name. I think it's Pooka Valley on there. So yeah, I played for a long time. I stopped once I realized that the video game tournaments overlapped with the trading card game. Alright, so let's go to the Pokemon Center. And yes, okay, the worst part about my story at Nationals, you know, I told you I lost my deck, I showed up, I couldn't find it anywhere, freaked out. When I got home, I looked in the bottom of my backpack, and there was my deck. I don't know how. But yeah, the bottom of my backpack, there it was. I was very embarrassed. But whatever. Okay. Does the girl I'm seeing know I'm playing Pokemon? Yes. She sure does. I make sure to bring that up. Because once you see my Facebook page, it is everywhere. Can't really ignore that. What's the difference between seeing someone and dating? It's a fine line, my friend. You can be dating someone and not actually be a boyfriend and girlfriend. There's a point where you have to be exclusive with each other. Now, it took me a while to learn this, but it is what it is. Let's see what else we got. Okay. All decks played in Worlds by Yamato, Jason K, and Sammy Sakum. Okay, that's a lot to ask, but I'll do my best. Yamato, 2004, of course he won with Team Magma, he went undefeated. 2005, he played a Ludicargo deck, where he lost in the top 8 to Ross Coffin. 2006, he did not qualify. He played an LBS deck, Lugia, Blastoise, Steelix, with no War Turtles. I remember this because he faced a Manectric, a Mewtrick deck in the grinder, where he did not have any War Turtles. So the guy disconnected and he couldn't play trainers and couldn't rare candy. 2007, he played an Empoleon deck with a 1/1 Infernape line because one of his buddies was running a Scissor EX deck. He also ran Corsola, it was really weird. I believe he finished in the top 4 that year. I think so. 2008, he played an Absol Gallade deck with Cessation Crystal. It was a very strange deck. I don't remember how he finished. I believe he made top 32 at least, but one of his off years for sure. 2009, he played a Flygon Weavile deck, where he got eliminated by Ross Coffin, I believe, in the top 32. 2010, he grinded in with a Lux Chomp deck, which he played in the main event. He probably top cut, I don't remember. Yeah, I don't know. 2011, he played a Lantern Yanmega deck, which he also used in the Top Cut Invitational. And he did not do very well. And then 2012, he used CMT in the grinder, which he did not grind it with. He was 1 round short, he lost to Aaron Curry in the final round of the grinder. Rocky, we're Leonard Earthquake, buddy, we did it! If I can change, anyone can change. I don't want to roll out anymore, do I? Alright, what do I want to get rid of? We'll keep Magnet. I mean, these are all like really bad moves. Defense curl, you can go. 4 attacking moves, that's the way to go. I'm pretty happy with my team right now. Let's just go into it. So next I gotta do Jason K, I guess. Jason Kaczynski, his decks. I'll get these, don't worry. Just tasking here. Alright, so we're gonna save as we enter the Elite Four. we're gonna head into the Elite Four, so that'll be next.